Steph, and I'm joined by.
Yo, it's your boy, Free Truth Ray. Know what I mean? And we got an extra guest today. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy in the building. We just gonna let him introduce himself,
But
man.
before we do that, you can check us out on WJYN 98.5 FM. You can also listen to us and watch us on YouTube at WJYN 98.5. And you can hear us on uptownradiophilly.org, onlineradiobox.com, and you can stream us on Alexa if you have that device in your home. Welcome to the gas station.
Yo.
So last week we talked about edibles, and I said that it would be followed by infusions. But before we do that, I said we're going to introduce the third part of our group, the gas station, Mr. Mookie. Welcome to the show. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
This Mookie, yup. Why you people, yup, why not? Y'all know who I am. Everybody know me. Love the world, love the kids. Y'all know how we do it.
No, ask this man where he been at, man. You know, we got this show now, Mr. Mookie Up, and we're talking about cannabis
Yes.
education. We trying to bring the community together, and I know you're a real community
Yeah,
guy.
you always speak about our people and how we should do things and care about each other and show the love and consideration because it's far and in between right now.
Facts.
Yeah,
I've been listening to action. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been hiding behind everything under the sun but the right thing. But I'm back in effect.
it's a new year. Happy New Year to
I tried to make
everybody.
it last weekend, but I got R.I.P. Steve, ran into a funeral, and then my mind wasn't where it supposed to have been. So it's like, I got to get this mind right. I'll be there, y'all. I promise y'all. Then it was like, I'm definitely the first of the year. I'm back to show y'all I'm 100% with this thing, doing how we supposed to. Top cannabis in the world.
Excellent. I like how you said that.
Yeah.
I like how you followed up with that statement at the end.
Try to show everybody where the best THC is. The top.
Well, not so much as the top.
Where the best flowers.
No. What they smoking and how they smoking it.
Exactly.
How to know what you're looking for and to ask for what you want instead of just being at the mercy of whoever and getting whatever, not knowing that you can ask for it, what you want specifically.
Facts, and that's why I jumped in this circle under this umbrella because it was like, let me show these fools because they don't believe me unless I got a group of it. Let us show it together.
No, see, I like the fact that you're a part of this because I'm trying to be the person that's going to lead this the CBD the hemp movement. But we got a lot of people out there that they just all about THC.
Facts.
The
So
high, the adventure
so
of the high.
I can't just I'ma say bore my THC listeners. We gotta have the people that's they thing. That's all they want to smoke is that good THC, right? Mr. Yup.
Yep.
But cannabis is not just THC. We went over last week that cannabis is a group of species. You have hemp, which is
Yes.
primarily grown for industrial use, and you have the cannabis plant that contains psychoactive properties. That's where you get your sativa, your indica, and your hybrid from.
And I'm going to tell you the truth with that. I can't wait till y'all introduce me to that because I ain't going to pump. I ain't going to lie and say, oh, I tried it before, I didn't. I can't wait. And that's why what I say is, when me and Steph sit down and talk, I'm like, you got to let me know first. Like, when you put me on it, it's on. I ain't going to pump fake. And,
Oh no, when you look at it, you're gonna be like, stop playing. No, that's not the same. No,
the other
that's not
day,
it.
when we was in my house,
Oh yeah, that LA Crema
it
was
him.
greener than some of the THC
What I
strains.
say? I said, this
It was
CBD.
shining through the bag.
You told me something, this CBD. I'm like, this not CBD. This CBD. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
I'm shutting my face now.
yeah,
CBD. I keep
Yeah.
trying to tell people that they don't gotta sit around and be all super sleepy high. If you got something to do and you trying to go throughout your day, CBD got some nice strands for you that you're gonna be like,
you be relaxed.
why was I hating on this in the first place?
Yeah,
Yeah. I can't wait, yo. And I told y'all, there's no pumping with me. I tell you all day long. Oh, all right, let me try it. If it's real and I know it's a plant that ain't gonna kill me, and I know it ain't. I know what it's hitting for. Let's try it.
right. Hemp and cannabis. So, infusions. Mook, do you like edibles? Have you tried edibles before?
I'm
Do
I'm
you
a,
enjoy
when I
them?
say edibles is for my great sleep,
Sleep.
my
Well, see,
good sleep.
you have a
Like when I don't,
purpose for
yeah,
it,
when
right?
I don't get my when I'm not sleeping right,
Mm-hmm.
I know I can get an edible, the right edible, and it's gonna put me where I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
When you say the right edible, what you mean by the right edible? You mean one of them good THC edibles that's gonna lay you down?
And that's the problem. You know, yeah, the right edible is
Right, because
not to
we
put
got
me down, but to put
we
me.
got edibles
You know,
that do CBD too.
but I got to try those. Like I said, I ain't never tried CBD. I keep it. I'm not gonna put no lie in it. I never tried the CBD edible.
Yes, we want to make sure that our listeners know what you talk about when you
Yeah.
say the
Like
right
me,
edible. So,
I like
Right.
punch bars.
Punch bars are delicious.
Uh,
That's a little chocolate square that's pre-perforated, if you will, in doses. So you
exactly.
could just take off a square and be good.
Like when I went to Vegas last year, I did. What was it? I don't know what edibles it was, but I was
Uh-huh.
on those edibles. Like matter of fact, it was more candy. I like more candy. Like
Yeah.
I can. You know me. I'm a cooking guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love to cook with my cannabis, but I don't like that. I don't like to be that one with the cannabis. Like you get what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, okay, I don't know how to make the candy yet. I know how to make a cookie,
Right.
but the cookie to me
Uh-huh.
is, I guess there's too much THC in my body too already.
Wow. Too
The,
much. Interesting.
the cookies don't hit me as I'm supposed to be hit. Like everybody like, oh, I was on the moon. Well,
No, so but
I still sitting right
it's
here
a
on the living.
different vehicle. Mook is see with that cookie you probably had some can of butter in there.
Yeah.
Right? But with the candy is sugar. Sugar goes straight into your bloodstream quickly. So you eating that candy, it's going right under your tongue. As you salivate, it's going right into your bloodstream. Whereas a cookie, you have to chew it and then swallow it. But because it's making you salivate, you're already absorbing the THC or CBD that's within that candy.
Okay. 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 I've been looking into it. I'm going. Matter of fact, I tell y'all, I give it to you, Steph. I get the ball for you. When you pass me that good cookie, that good hemp cookie or that hemp cake, and say this one picture where I'm going, and I'm going to be the week that I come in. I'm like, yo, that cookie didn't put me there, yo. Or
It's
I
supposed
told
to
y'all.
relax you. So yeah, I'm not going to say that you'll feel the same as when you eat that candy. It may be slightly milder because it's not contained, with THC. So it's a small percentage of it, but the CBD is supposed to relax you. So if you're looking for that relaxation where you can just nod off, it's a good alternative than to using the edibles that have THC in them all the time. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to shock your system a little bit and then go back to the THC.
people don't want breaks, man.
You build up that tolerance and now you need a pound. It's like, whoa, what's up?
People want to be paranoid. They want that.
You want to be paranoid? That doesn't make sense to me.
I'm gonna speak for the people out there that want to be paranoid. Hi, y'all. I hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? They like, no, I don't want to be relaxed. When I want the right edible, like
You want the one that knock you out and you don't remember?
I want the one that's gonna lay me down. I'm not playing, and I want that experience.
Okay, so
and I'm gonna say hello back. That's who I am.
Exactly. Like, we gotta play devil's advocate on this thing. Of course, we want to tell people about all this stuff and
we
go
want
about
you
it
to
right.
be aware of your options.
See?
We are not pro or con, whichever your choice is. We just want you to make the right choice for you.
There we go. But I'm still going to talk to people out there that's crazy. They just want they want to go to the moon all the time. That's all they care about is the moon.
Okay, all right. So if you really want to go to the moon, then
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't advocate eating the edible then. You really trying to get there and you want to go there right now? Moon rock or dabbing? Some type of straight concentrate. You really want to go to Pluto? That's how you get there in under a minute.
Oh.
Under
want-
a minute.
Ooh,
I
that's
gotta
what we
scratch
talking
my
about.
head on that.
Wow, why you scratching your head? Don't you?
Because-
You don't want to go to Pluto? You don't want to rock off?
Pluto, no, now what she's saying, that's right. Well, I always like to go to, I need to find me somebody that's gonna pick me there.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
dabbing in moon rock to me is two different. Like to me,
No, that's why I said it.
no, the dab, I'm not gonna be on Pluto. It's gonna be it's gonna be a bunch of. It's gonna give me a bunch of stretches. I mean, it's gonna put me on Planet 9, but it's gonna have me a little cough with it. But if I try that moon rock, I'm going to Planet 9 by myself. I don't need a cough. I don't need a. So I give the moon rock and the flower before I do this. And everybody say that, like, what you mean?
But it's a mixture. It's
Yeah.
concentrate and flour.
Oh, time out, man. Lady Steph, can you please tell people what is in the moon rock?
Oh,
People
the
just
moon-
think it's
oh,
a
well,
regular
see,
bud.
The moon rock, the moon rock is a concentrated nug, if you will. So they take a nug of cannabis and they will put it in or wrap some type of concentrate around it. It could be wax, it could be batter, it could be butter, it could be rosin, it could be resin, it could be BHO, it could be salts, it could be diamonds, or it could be crystals. And then they roll it in keef, right? Or an isolate, depending on if it's a THC or CBD, moon rock. They let it dry, and then they offer it to you. And then the THC or CBD shoots through the roof because of the extra concentrate and the dry process. It is now fire on instant decarboxylation, which is when you just put fire to your cannabis.
You got some fools who try to smoke just moon rock. Just let
No,
them know. You
no,
can't
no.
smoke just moon rock.
Whoa.
But that's why I asked her to explain to the people what's in it. So basically, the moon rock is just not no regular bud.
No.
It got a whole bunch of stuff on it that's doing that.
It's
too.
like the Long Island iced tea of cannabis.
Yeah.
So on Long Island you get 7 different shots of 7 different liquors in that one serving of Long Island. That's a moon rock.
I like how you just did that.
That's a moon rock
That was
It's
a
the
real
Long
good
Island.
way.
of cannabis. If you wanted to, do an analogy to compare how the depth of the process is, how intricate and how concentrated the moon rock is. The size, people get it confused. It doesn't matter. The bigger it is, it's still strong. Even that little one will knock you out, and you don't even need to consume that in its entirety. You can take a piece of that and be done. That's how strong it is. Super, super, super potent. And if you are not ready to go to Pluto,
Don't do it.
don't. I would say pick a CBD moon rock or asteroid. Do that.
Wow, I never knew they even had CBD.
Yes.
those.
Everything that's available in THC is available in CBD form. Wax, batter, butter,
Wait,
shatter,
I got it now. This is something that y'all
Asteroid
blowing my
moon
mind
rock.
right now.
That's
So y'all
isolate,
telling me,
distillate.
y'all telling me that they have a moon rock that's
Yes.
in CBD form?
yes.
And
That's coated in isolate.
can y'all find that for me?
What?
Like no.
we know how to acquire such a thing.
We may be able to point you into a nice dispensary
That's what I'm saying.
because
Find me
we
a
are medical cannabis patients.
Facts.
Yes,
That's what
all 3 of us
Facts.
are
All
medical
3
cannabis
of us, we are
patients.
medical
Let's
cannabis.
get that out there.
So we definitely can refer you to a
We have some
dispensary, sir,
resources. Yes.
that may have the
That's what I'm saying. I
CBD
know.
moon rock.
I never seen, like, you blew my mind with that. Because we wouldn't-
Yeah.
Like,
It's there.
I've been to so many different like dispensaries. I'm like, what?
But you have to ask for it. They're pushing the THC. Why? Because you get more money for the THC.
All right.
Now, don't get me wrong. The CBD strands are comparison in price, but they don't cost as much as the strains that do contain THC.
They definitely don't. So for people like me,
So from a budget standpoint,
I work a 9 to 5.
THC is good. CBD will
Yeah.
save your pockets.
I get paid every 2 weeks. I got to stretch
If
it out.
you're not on that pound life, you got a budget. you might want to introduce or incorporate to make your favorite THC strain last a little bit longer?
Yeah, I mean, look, when you get your stimmy, you could get you some THC.
Yo,
Yeah, I mean,
You could
when you get your stimmy,
invest in a good ounce.
you know what I mean?
that's the new boy. I never seen why people act like this. This
Well,
stimmy is back.
I'm,
Look at the stimmy. The stimmy. I said, what is
Well,
that?
The
listen.
mall was packed yesterday.
well, listen, I'm about to tell y'all something. So, in the last year, people have been seeing the prices of THC skyrocket. That's because of PUA and the stimmy. People say, okay, they got money.
Why
So
not?
they raised the price on
Why
it.
not charge them some more? Because once the people can't afford that,
Nobody's
them
buying
prices,
it.
they're gonna drop by the summer.
Exactly. And I say that
The price is gonna drop by the summer because it's for the people, right?
It's supposed to be for the people.
Man, we want to be able to be return customers. How can we do
Right,
this if we
you
can't?
want to build a customer base.
I just want some people that don't spend all their stimmy on cannabis. Build something with yourself.
Do
Invest
something.
in something. Everybody got cash app. I
Yo,
noticed that
You could buy
some stock.
one share of something,
Yeah,
just
people-
one,
my
from
people-
your Cash App.
Y'all
You
hear
don't
what
have to
she's
go to
saying?
Robinhood or Stash. If you have Cash App, you can do it from there.
Right there. And it's like not
Just
$20
one share.
will keep you just. It might go up and down, but that $20 might be $2,500 in a few years, and
Yeah.
you don't even know what you did.
$20 a Bitcoin.
Yeah, like do something better than what we're doing right now. Because as you get this stimmy, don't blow it.
Right. Yeah, don't blow it.
I want you to blow a
Use
part
it.
of your stimmy on some good THC, guys.
Use it for something that you want, but also think about things that can replace you physically paying for that strand that you like. That investment could cover that cost
Ooh.
depending on which share you purchase. So I'm not a financial advisor, but I am an avid learner and I do a lot of research and reading. So there are vehicles out there that if you purchase them, they will pay you.
Facts.
That's called a dividend,
Listen,
which would cover
That way you can afford that moon rock.
exactly
'Cause
just an option.
them
Just
moon
an
rocks
option.
is not cheap.
No, they're not cheap, and they're not cheap because you are getting a combination. You got the flour, you got the concentrate, and then you have an additional concentrate. And depending on how it's cured, if they cover it at the end in crystals, which is a higher echelon of concentrate because it's cleaner.
yeah, I heard it.
What is that?
Crystals
What is-
are expensive.
What
So
is that? What is that?
that's a concentrate. So it's not it's elevated to crystals. They are clear and they're golden. And you have diamonds. So it depends on the concentrate used that should determine your price. So if you just have a regular wax, then I'm not gonna give a price per se, but it will be more than what you would pay for an eighth. It'll be about the cost of an eighth and a half to give you a foundation. But you're and depending on how many or your serving size, that'll determine the price.
Okay, that sounds
Sound about right.
all right.
Even for all y'all that want to go straight to Pluto, you know what I mean?
Right.
That,
If you're willing to spend that money, it's out there. The moon rock will definitely. Well, wait. Well, we can't. There's one more level beyond the moon rock, and that's called the sun rock.
Wait.
Sunrise.
Yeah.
I never had that. Let's go on record. I smoked.
The first time I heard about sun rocks is when I was
So this is a
looking
myth.
online,
This is a myth to me.
looking online at moon rocks, and then under it there was an article that had a comparison between the difference between moon rock and sun rock. I forgot what it is, but what stood out to me was in this particular article, Snoop said he don't like sun rocks because they too strong.
Mm.
And we all, those in the cannabis community, you are aware that Snoop is a heavy, big time heavy smoker.
That's what I mean.
I mean, every day, multiple times. It's never a drought, at least from what we see, but he's a heavy cannabis user.
And he
And
don't
it's a
even want,
part of his lifestyle.
he don't even want to smoke the
He
sun.
said that sun rock is the truth.
There's people out here that can't even take the moon rock. I mean, we talked to you Pluto guys for a second, but this people
But the
out
moon
here,
rock is still strong.
they can't even take the
It
regular
still packs the
regular
punch.
whatever these people saying is loud, because we got a lot of that going on too. Can we talk about that?
Oh, the loud levels. Well,
No. What I'm saying, when I say talk about it, Lady Steph, is, and this is, I guess a good part of this show, is people are selling stuff and they putting them in these cute little bags, right?
Yes.
And then they giving it to people, right?
Right.
And what I've noticed with my learning of
Cannabis.
well cured CBD,
Uh-huh.
it's like, wait a minute, yo. You just sold this stuff and told somebody that it was
Oh yes.
loud,
Yes, because of how
THC,
great it looks.
but it wasn't.
It could pass.
That was one of the main reasons for me getting the dispensary, like getting my card, because it was
It
like
could pass. Yes.
nowadays you only buying the bag. Like
Well, that's what you
literally,
for, right?
yeah, you're buying. It's like buying a pair of fake Jordans. You only gonna wear them Jordans. Them Jordans look nice,
Yes, they do.
fake, but we all know what the
Yeah,
inside
like
that
that.
sole is made out of paper towel.
Like the elevation, of getting over
Oh,
is
the
at a-
vehicles to get over. Yes.
is at an all-time high.
But this is why you should become more informed. This is why you educate yourself, not to be snobby, but to not get duped. How
And
about that?
And
To
that's
not be
facts.
taken advantage of.
Right.
That's why you want the information. We're not telling you not to go to your man or whoever your point of contact is for cannabis. We're saying when you go there that you know what he gave you, or at least you're going to look it up to see what it was that you got.
Please do.
And you're gonna smell it, you're gonna touch it, you're gonna do your own inspection of it to see if it meets your standards or not. You can always say no.
And that's
Tell
when they
your
use-
man to listen to gas station radio so we could give him some education, so that way when you ask him the questions,
Right,
he got answers.
right. He knows what you're talking about when you say sativa. Don't just come back and say I got loud. Wait a minute. Whoa. I'm asking for a sativa. Well, I got that loud.
That's what everybody be saying to me. Like, you a weedologist. You act like you know all this fucking. You know all. Listen, I'm not just gonna smoke anything.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Correct. When you go to get perks, you expecting it to be a perk, correct? You're not expecting it to be aspirin. You're not expecting it to be a Rolade.
That's funny.
And that's what's so crazy. What you saying that is, that's what if they look into these fake perks, we wouldn't have so many deaths, because they dropping like flies because of what they thinking, what there's somebody selling them, and then when they get the
But
pitch
it's presented in that pill form, but that may not be the same ingredients that you are ingesting and putting in your body. That's why you need to educate yourself before you are found in a compromising position. We don't want that to happen. No more for that. Oh, I didn't know. This is the age of information and word of mouth. Somebody's supposed to be viral in 2 hours. So why can't we get out good information that's going to benefit us and you not be corny? So now you can make a better decision. No more, well, I ain't know. How about that?
You hit it right
If we are the originators of math and agriculture and astrology and psychology, why is it you won't research on use that brain, that computer between your ears, to become smarter and to navigate these lanes out here designed to take advantage of you? It's a new year, right? It's a new year. So are you gonna do the same thing you did last year, or are you gonna do something different?
He stepped heavy on him.
No resolutions, because you can fall back and renege on resolutions. We don't do resolutions. You make lifestyle changes. So this is why we advocate that you educate yourself on cannabis, because the more and more you see cannabis and you don't know, it could have been your side hustle. It could have been that end to your 9 to 5, just a different way. But if you don't have the information, how can you navigate that lane? You got to share the information. Knowledge applied is power. not just knowledge. You can know about it, but if you don't use it as a tool, then it might as well be yesterday's newspaper. It's old.
I just want people to know what they selling people.
Know
You know
what
what I
it is.
mean?
Know what's in your hands.
Because somebody that I've been in the street, and I'm somebody that's had a job. I've learned that people in the street, that training that y'all got, that's better than them training videos I gotta watch at my job to do my job. Like, they like people like that. And if you somebody that actually has that get up and go to do that, why not have more information? Like, I work at a dealership. The salesperson that knows more about the car and knows more about how to budget the person's finances, that's usually going to be the person that sells the most cars.
And my man,
Yeah.
he works at his job. And when I tell y'all, he's a great. He called my phone. I didn't know who he was. When I tell y'all, but no, seriously, they telling y'all some realness with this. Like, y'all gonna make it the right way with this. Make it the legal way. Make it the good way, because it's right now we at a time in our lives that we got no choice.
Right, it's available though.
I just want people to know more about CBD, to put it out there. You know what I mean?
Let's
Because
cut back
for
on
your
these,
for your
on these
auntie,
prescriptions.
for your
Yeah.
auntie and your
Yeah,
grandma.
since we talk about infusions, how about you not be infused with prescriptions?
You know that.
At least give it to your auntie or your grandma, and so your grandma ain't got to take them pills, them Tylenols, them Excedrins,
Let's
them
let's
this and
Them
that.
perks.
infuse your
perks.
life with
Perks.
more natural options
That's
and
like
alternatives.
this. These drugs alone. I broke my neck. Y'all know. They gave me every drug under the sun. I said nope. I'm good. I wait till this arm work again, but I ain't taking that right there.
Okay,
Why?
so what you're telling us is you chose cannabis over prescriptions.
Yep.
Cannabis over prescriptions.
Ooh, plants over pills.
Something natural over something that will chemically
Broke my
alter you
C6 and
for
my
the rest of your
C7.
life.
Plants over pills. That's the road certified movement. You know what I mean?
Listen,
We definitely try to preach that. Plants over pills. Or even if you somebody that don't smoke, you
Right.
still agree with that. Agree with better living, better eating, and still not messing with pills. It's
Correct.
still something universal.
But you can still be a cannabis patient without smoking or ever ingesting cannabis.
said it.
You don't have to smoke it and you don't have to eat it.
What you
They're
gonna do
always
with it?
showing those examples, but
It does come
there
in
are
pill
other
form.
ways to consume and absorb cannabinoids without eating them. So I'll give you an example. Ladies, during that time of the month, you may experience cramps or you may have some stomach issues. So if you're not a smoker and if you're not someone who likes edibles, they have a spray that you can use. I won't name the spray, but it'll relieve those cramps because it contains THC.
Mm.
Also, you can use suppositories, which will relieve the pain from your stomach down to the soles of your feet.
Mm.
But you won't be high. It will handle the pain and you can go on with your day. This is the cool thing about cannabis. Like, you cannot, I don't know of any other type of medication that is interchangeable as far as consumption as a patient. You can't rub chemo on your skin.
I know
You
people don't know
can't
nothing about
drink
that.
it. You can't wash your hair in chemo.
You see me, I'm like this, just looking at you like, they ain't telling nobody no stuff like that.
These it's out here, but you got to educate yourself. A lot of women experience endometriosis, which is horrible cramps. You got fibromyalgia. Cannabis can help those tumors to stop growing, and eventually, if you change your lifestyle and eat right, because they only came about because of your diet, but we're not gonna go into that. But if you use the cannabis, it will relieve those symptoms and it'll help your body to heal
Okay.
as an alternative. You know, you could interchange some of the products you're using and go chemical free. Those feminine products have chemicals in them designed to make your flow continue and to also be heavier and to be longer. But you didn't know that. It's in the product to set your body off to make it bleed more.
Oh man.
Unfortunately.
Oh man.
Unfortunately. We don't, but it's the truth. But you don't have to be in pain. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to experience that at all. And by consuming the cannabis, like I said, it helps your body to take care of itself. But thank you for listening to the gas station radio show. We are on WJYN 98.5 FM on the radio. You can check us out on YouTube at WJYN 98.5. You can listen to us on uptownradiophilly.org and onlineradiobox.com on Saturdays from 3 to 4 here on WJYN.
We on everything. We know all this stuff.
You can listen to us after the show is over.
Check us out.
Of course,
Look at
everybody.
previous episodes, but you can also just look at what we've done previous to us being on the radio. We've covered a lot of different events,
Check us
different
out
aspects of the cannabis industry.
on YouTube, the Road Certified Show. We definitely everywhere. I definitely try to touch all the events. You know what I mean? At every cannabis event that I could try to get to, I'm there. Whether I wanted to go or I didn't, because I'm trying to meet everybody that's in our city so I can pretty much grow this situation and bring them on this show and talk about them and
See what they about.
see what they about. You know what I mean? Everybody that's actually like doing something that, and they're actually trying to move forward. I'm doing something. I'm trying to move forward. And the more we move forward, the more I see our relationships with certain people have grown
Yes.
over the past year or two
Yes.
in regards to what we doing to actually be like, yo, gas station, they really
Right. You're really on the radio talk about cannabis.
That's why I say we can't wait to now. They then gave it over to Jersey.
Oh yeah.
They done gave it to legal recreation.
They are.
And so we
They are live.
be trying to show y'all where we going with it, because hopefully in the next year or few I'm gonna say year because we got this Rona going on. I'm gonna say year that we after we get this over, they'll be having things popping up over there that we can show the community.
Oh,
that,
the lifestyle, the cannabis
the
lifestyle.
real lifestyle.
Well, if you follow me, Free True Ray, I'm going to show you the lifestyle. Everywhere I go, you know, if I'm permitted to, because I ask people, yo, can I use my phone in here? Yeah, tell people to come or whatever. I'll be showing people all types of stuff that you ain't going to see on your block. And people be, yo, Ray, where was you at? I'll be like, look, man.
Get off the block.
Get off the block.
Get off the block. It's
Yeah.
bigger than the corner.
Yeah.
Real life,
Yeah.
my people. Like
Yeah.
you, in this community, and then like when you get there, like every community, every cannabis event I have ever been to, no boy, y'all probably better get out of here. I haven't seen an argument.
Oh, no.
I never seen dropping of the like.
No.
Anywhere you go,
fighting.
like I've never seen nothing like that in my life, and you be like, what? Like no. There's so much love being shown that you don't even see what's really going on.
Correct.
And that's another thing, because you know when you go out here to these bars,
Oh yeah.
and I keep on telling people that, man, I don't know what's in this alcohol to get people all riled up.
It's
Like,
It's a
right
spirit.
It's not even alcohol. I think it's in the air that
The alcohol
something's going.
the alcohol is designed to do exactly that.
But it don't do that when we at these
The
cannabis
bar's not even
events.
open right now, so what we blaming it on?
No, it's still open though.
Ain't nobody open.
Man, people,
They
listen,
have their own bars in their homes. What you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, but goodness
Alcohol,
gracious,
period.
it's going down like they left a pair of snakes out here.
that was essential.
Yeah, alcohol.
Mine
is
and spirit
essential.
was essential. School was
It remained
closed.
open.
School was closed, but they said we gotta let people get their alcohol.
That's
What
just
in
the
the
Because
money.
you know why,
It's
right?
money.
Let me know. You know why? You know, alcohol. You can be a drunk, and they say that is a disease.
Mhm.
Like we give you a check because you're alcoholic.
But you can't consume a plant
Yeah,
in
that's why.
public.
Facts. That's why I tell people all the time, like, what they be having a picture? Yo, you know that's a disease. Like, you might get a check for that.
Alcoholism.
You got alcoholism. Oh, I'm like, I mean, SSI check because I drink too much.
I try to stay away from places that I can't smoke at. Like if it's not a smoke-free environment, you're probably not gonna see me there.
And
And if it's low key or whatever ramifications that I gotta go through to be a part of such as elite groups, I'm following all the rules and regulations. I ain't shouting nobody out. Thank you very much. Keep me in the loop. And I like going to places where it ain't no beef.
and
Right.
and they'll tell you if you can't smoke, I ain't going. Cause I'm not nowhere near a drinker. I drink, and what you doing? I'm good. I'm done.
Well, the way it looks as far as the popularity of cannabis, you'll see it more and more.
Yeah.
As it becomes legal and recreational, all of those events that you would go to, those happy hours, they gonna really be happy this time.
Yeah, cause it's going down, but it's hopefully everything when it goes down, everything in this city goes down the right way. That's what we need to switch. We need to turn back on the city right now.
Turn back.
Well, I think they in the right direction. Everybody going in the right direction. I just feel like the government just making sure they put their hand in on it, the way that they want to put their hand in on it. But it is moving that way. It's too many states, literally. So a couple months ago, I was in the mall.
Mhm.
I had my cannabis logo. I went into Lids. I asked them, can they make me some hats?
Mhm.
No, we can't do that. This was a couple months ago. Yesterday, I was in Cherry Hill Mall. I walked into Lids, and the man said things has changed. Bring me the logos,
So,
and I'm gonna make your hats
so as it becomes more,
accepted.
yeah, or it becomes normal. How about that?
All right.
Because when you talk about alcohol and cigarettes, that doesn't set off an alarm in anyone. Or when you talk about sugar, that's viewed as acceptable, that doesn't set off an alarm. But I know that sugar is 10 times more addictable than cocaine. But nobody talks about that being a drug. But sugar is in almost everything that you consume. But that's not bad.
So people's mind is definitely changing.
So
Like,
this is the educational age. Yes.
I like to hear that because that's the craziness that people don't.
I was in Lids yesterday. I showed the man.
That's not a negative thing. If that's what you're always eating sweets. Oh no, they're not addicted. They just got a sweet tooth. No, that's a sign, and you should look into that. That's your body telling you something is missing. If you're only eating one thing, something is missing. You either dehydrated, you hungry, you missing some nutrients or some vitamins.
Right.
Your body gives you signs all the time.
Well, you definitely gotta be hydrated when you drinking or when you smoking that heavy THC. We definitely got to preach that.
Yes,
You
have
can't
to.
be like it's a must.
Because smoking
I can
dehydrates you, so you have to.
You got no choice.
You
Stay
have no
If you
hydrated.
don't, you'll be on your back.
It'll
Yeah.
cause paranoia
Yeah.
if you're dehydrated. You ever see somebody that's just so hot at an event and start taking their jacket off? You're dehydrated. You are having what is it called? Heat exhaustion. You are severely dehydrated. You sweating. It's like, whoa, what did you consume? And who told you that was cool? Because that's what your friend was doing. Don't do that to your friends. Don't take your friend to an event and have them doing what you do.
You see how ladies stuff.
That's
She
not
all
cool.
nice. Then you
That's
got
not
people
cool.
in the world that we want to see you in Debo's chicken coop.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
We gonna give you the.
That's not nice.
It's not. And like I said,
Like,
ladies
But
stuff.
let that person
I love
decide when they
lady
want to
stuff,
be
y'all.
That's not.
I
that
love
high,
lady
when they
stuff.
want to be on edge like that. Let them
Y'all-
determine when
Y'all
that
hear her?
happens.
No.
That's
Not
nice.
your friend.
No.
She
Not
sit-
your friend.
She's sitting next to Mookie Yup.
Yeah.
And,
I know what I said.
and Ray.
I
Listen,
said not
When
nice.
I go to this man's house, I want to hand him some gas.
Okay, I got you.
When
I
I
get
come
it.
when I come over, Ray, I got this. I'll be like, but I got this. Whoa.
Yeah, because when
Right.
We be like,
we go to my
whoa.
house and like, don't pass me no. What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I also, inquire about the cannabis being consumed.
Behind the scenes, Lady
I
Steph
enjoy
will
Kansas
well too.
in various vehicles.
She be like, yeah, well, I got this then. Whoa, okay,
Yeah.
Steph. You
This
got
is for this. I get specific to the cannabinoid. Like,
Yeah,
I'm having this going on this week, so I'm rocking out with some
you
CBG.
she right. Cause I'll be like,
Or I need this type of indica. I need a hybrid for this, or a topical, or
no, I
I'm
like
using it.
smoking CBD. It just
I
when
see.
I get around my homies and I feel like they trying to get cute.
oh, they're trying to get cute.
Because that's for the THC people out there, when you come in your circle,
Oh, yeah.
you want to feel like you got the
You got the best,
you got-
best tree,
you
the
got
best strain.
the rapper weed. You got the hey, hold on, I got one for you.
You got the strain
you
with
got
the
that you
the
got
highest
that you got that
THC.
Zaza.
Zaza. Or the
how come-
exotic.
Hey, Mr. Yep,
yeah.
what is this Zaza stuff they talking about?
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. When y'all be here, I'll be looking like, all right, y'all, we be going too far with these names, don't y'all think?
I mean, it's
Well,
runt.
the
It's supposed
names
to be
are
runt.
indicative of the
Runts,
price.
Runts is not the Zaza, I think. I think Zaza is a different strain. Or if I might be wrong.
Listen, we gotta ask our young people.
I agree.
We got this. Is what we gotta do, man. We're getting old.
It's a
we got-
popularity thing.
We gotta go tap in. That way, the next time we get on here, we know.
No,
Yes.
well, the Zaza is exotic. It's just
No, I'm
No.
thinking that's a different.
if you got exotic and you got Zaza, I've seen it.
No. Right now,
No, it's
there's something going
Oh, it's a strain
around.
called
Yeah, like,
Zaza?
oh, this
It's,
is
it's
Zaza.
runts. Yes.
No, there's
Listen.
only one kind of rent.
No, but they got different. Like, yeah, you might. I don't even think the Zaza. I think Zaza is a strain from Runts and something else.
See,
You know they
Every time you pop a bean,
They
you
act like
create
pit bulls
a
now.
new strain, a
Do you
new
hear me?
phenotype.
These
If you
got
are
look-
crossing them.
this cannabis then it became into the pit bull era back in the day.
well,
Remember you had a red nose and it was a what kind of pit is this? This is a Charlie Brown pit from down the street. Like you had all different
but
names.
3, 4, 5
That's
months
what
ago,
this thing
it
is.
was. I got that rapper weed.
I just want to go back there. I ain't gonna sit there and hold y'all.
What?
Remember it was only 2 types of exotic: purple haze and kind bud. And then you
and
came
some
to
hydro.
and hydro and all them 3. Remember them? I want to know whatever happened to hydro.
Nobody wants to
They
grow
phased it
hydroponic.
out. They had so many different strain names and
No.
different percentages.
But is it
No,
still
I
being
see.
made?
No. I
You
seen the
have
show.
to find it.
I seen the show. It was a guy out Cali. He had the hydroponic. Oh man.
You have to find it.
Like
Yeah,
I
you
was
just gotta
wondering,
find
is it
it.
still
And
like,
because
is it
they've
still
come out
around?
with so many strains, you have breeders holding on to the limited strains now because they will be the only ones to produce it from
I
now on.
I seen
They
the
don't
show.
want everybody to be growing it
Because
because you're not going to take care of the plant like it should. You just growing it as a cash crop.
I would not mind going to the dispensary and be like, yo, we got some hydro.
No,
So
it's
now
not
know,
the
like,
dispensary. You
this-
want to go to a grower that you
Yes.
cool with, that he got it. He ain't really telling nobody. He let you in the intersanctum. Now you got shut up.
I'm gonna make y'all laugh.
The intercircle.
So I'm at my mom's crib, right, y'all?
Yeah.
I'm at my mom's crib
Yeah.
like a week before Christmas.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, what's this? You know, my mom got UPS, all of them coming to our house almost every day before Christmas. She buys my little sister a bad, like herb grower pot. I'm like,
Okay.
so I'm like, hey, mom, who you like? This for me? Can I buy it off for you? No, this is Sister Christmas gift. It's a herb plant. Like when I say this thing came with, like it blew my mind, y'all. Came with the lights, all that. And I'm all like,
Sounds like a little a mini farm.
And she got that for your sister,
fuck.
and not for you.
I looked at my mom like she had 3 faces. Like, are you serious, mom?
Hey, I like to shout out Miss Linda. I love Miss Linda.
Hey, Miss Linda, how you doing?
She is like my mom too. Dang, Miss Linda.
No, she don't play no games.
No way.
If you would have got Mooka Yup one, you would have been getting it for me too. It would have been for us.
Everybody
Yo, when I
wants
tell
the
you,
same
y'all think I'm playing, I came in the crib. Yo, and y'all know, you know how it show you on the box which is coming in. So I'm like, I don't even celebrate Christmas, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go all out for my mom. This shit for my daughter. Oh, she got me this. I'm like, mom, who's that?
Uh-huh.
This your sister.
Oh, it's an audible.
I said, oh, that was the
She
audible.
treated you like
You don't need that.
like Cinderella on
And
that.
I'm
You don't
looking
need
at,
that.
we were just talking. I'm like, Mom, you know, and I'm like, can you search for it? I will buy it. Like, I will go buy it. I mean, I will give you the money. I don't need one of the Christmas gifts. Just, can you search for it?
Your sister's
You know
gonna
it
put
jumped
basil
from-
and thyme in there, sir.
Exactly.
Yes.
It
And
jumped from.
parsley.
My mom found
and
it
dill.
Yes.
she found it on Black Friday for like $100. That's how much that thing is now. $219. I'm like,
Listen.
you know what? I'm gonna wait a minute.
Shout out to Liza.
Whoa.
We put some parsley in there. Listen, hold on, Liza. If y'all listening to
Parsley.
WJYN 98.5, we gotta keep on shouting out the radio station where everybody listening to, man, and where y'all gotta stream it at. Go online,
You can stream on
Alexa.
Alexa, yes. OnlineRadioBox.com.
Yes.
UptownRadioPhilly.org.
Yes.
Yeah, the radio, WJYN 98.5.
Shout out to our radio listeners. You know what I mean? I got a couple
Yes.
people that
Shout out
tapped in.
to those sharing the link.
Yes.
When
Yes.
we
I appreciate y'all.
pass it, when we share it to those that are our friends and followers on social media, share the link.
Y'all here?
We want you
Share
to
the link.
share the link. And we also want you to know that as the show grows, we want to play music from local artists. I want to announce that again. As the show grows, we want to incorporate music from our community to play on our show.
Y'all hear what she's saying? So when y'all go to the studio, don't make it for the CD. Make it for
For
us
the
to put it
radio.
on the radio without get it cut up with no cursing and no wrong words, but we can play it on the radio. Y'all hear what they saying? Cause y'all,
It's 2021.
Now, how many people you know that you could go in the studio, you're gonna make a positive song.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about the street nicks
You
one.
cannot.
The one that you feel comfortable going on the radio the same way when you got that. If you want that record deal
Right.
and you want them to spin it on them other radio stations, I'm not saying their they name because we on WJYN 98.5. You know what I'm saying? You can actually go in the studio and you get to tell your friends and family that a local black-owned radio station is
WJYN 98.5.
You know what I mean?
That's gonna play it.
Gonna play it. We trying to get everybody in our community to donate to this radio station so we can get the Uptown Theater, back up and running.
Correct.
So we
can have somewhere to go.
Turn it into the Philly Apollo. How about that?
That's what it was.
Listen, when I heard
that was the last stop before you got to them.
When I heard the stories about Uptown back in the day, I was like, seriously, y'all, seriously.
Yeah. Right. So I'm honored to be sitting in this spot.
Local artists. This is a real opportunity. We are not joking. Let's say that first.
Yes.
If you want your radio ready music,
you gotta talk how they talk now. There's no cat.
No cat. no cat. So period with a T. If you want your music on the radio, this is an opportunity.
Yes.
For you to do that while you are alive. Too many times people recognize you when you're gone. You ever see that on Instagram? Somebody passed away. They had 200 followers. The next day, they have 1.9 million followers. But nobody paid attention when that person was alive. And we don't want to celebrate your music when you are gone. We want to celebrate it with you today while you are alive. Where we can congratulate and give our flowers and say we love you and say that we're proud of you.
And can I say this? Listen to what she just said. We want to show you love while you are alive, not when you are gone. Because she hit it right on the nose with, I seen it this week happen. Young man had 1,500 followers on Instagram.
Yes.
Matter of
fact, man,
R.I.P.
Woo Biddy, man, because I actually got a chance to meet that young guy.
Yes.
And I went to a comedy show with that guy. I actually got like dope footage of him that I'm going to put it out. But
I didn't even see it, but it blew my mind that the young man had, I'm gonna say 2,500 followers. After he passed away that night, he had damn near 5,000 followers. I said damn near.
My bad, Mr. Jeffrey. I'm making sure that you don't say no curses, Mr. Jeffrey, because we live. Hold on. See, this is what I like about our show. You know what I'm saying?
It's live.
It's live. So even as me, you know what I'm saying? My bad, I ain't trying to chop you.
We are learning. And this is the first time he's been on. So don't worry, he got the memo and he gonna get the handout as well.
I'm like,
My apologies. My apologies.
So back to the young man. I mean, we want to celebrate you while you're making this music.
Facts.
We could take this journey together and make this station just as prominent as the other ones that you're listening to on the radio. The only difference is your music is being played.
not the same 10 songs every day.
The same playlist. How many times are you gonna listen to one particular equestrian artist?
I don't.
How many times can you play that song? Okay, it's they play it to the point till you subconsciously sing it. Well, let's subconsciously sing what you talking about.
Mm.
How about that? Your positive spin on what you've been going through and how you got out, or what inspired you.
What got me here?
Right.
What
Why do you make this music? What's your inspiration? We could talk about that. We could listen to it. We could discuss your music and interview you as well. But are you serious?
Yeah, because I think that'll definitely spark a fire up under somebody. They
That's
actually
what I
go to the
want for my
studio
goal.
and then they go and then they tell their family,
Mm-hmm.
yo, go listen to 98.5
Yeah.
and my song on the radio. It's like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
Now you got your family and your friends, believing in your dream because they
Correct.
actually
They are
seeing
supportive.
it.
Mhm.
So now you,
Seeing the efforts of why you was missing. You
Where
tell,
you
oh,
at?
listen to this, listen
You
to
can
that.
listen to me. I'm on
Right.
WJYN 98.5.
Yeah, I'm a part of their playlist. I'm in the rotation. Oh, what do you have to do in order to get into a rotation?
hey, Holla at Gas Station Podcast, Mooka Yup, Lady Steph, Free Truth Ray. We
I mean,
on
we're gonna listen
Instagram.
to it before we play it. We're not just gonna blindly say, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's."
And y'all, if y'all know Mooka, yeah, I'm going to tell you how I feel.
We're gonna let you know when it'll be on.
Yo, Mooka Yup is funny.
No.
Funny this
So
week,
you want to
man.
make us if y'all want to get us on, if y'all want to get on the radio, please come with respectful, nice quality music. Don't come with
Right, and it's in all genres.
yes. Am I talking about?
Yeah, we not just talking about rap. We talking about listen. First off, if you do gospel, if you
Yeah.
do spoken word, anybody that's trying to promote themselves that's in
Indie artists.
this community, we want to highlight you, and then we want to bring the attention to this radio station because we want to get everybody in our community to donate to this radio station so
Correct.
that we can
Bill.
have that platform for people to come to the Uptown Theater and for them to
Eventually, when it opens, wouldn't you like to perform there?
exactly.
Wouldn't you? And
You
if y'all
got the
hear this,
whole city coming down for you.
I feel
because
like
your
that's
radio-
smack
because your
dead
song
in
is
the
being
middle
played.
of Philly.
Right.
Smack right in the middle of Philly.
Like,
So
this
you
is-
In
can't-
the heart.
Can't get no on Broad Street. Like that's just a wonderful opportunity to build something back up in our community that was once was great.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson and all types of people performed at the Uptown Theater. If you do your history on it, so it's like the next Michael Jackson could be listening to us right now,
Yeah.
and we telling you that we gonna give you the opportunity,
To play your music. To hear it on the radio.
right? And then let's to build this place where we can have it at. It don't. I don't think it get no better than this, man. And I'm going to enjoy this journey this year.
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
going to enjoy meeting all the different artists that come across.
This 2021
Different
got to be better than 2020.
No, it's
Yeah.
going to be. We just
Yeah,
gonna
no
speak
more
that.
trying to get my music. We will have
Yes.
your music played. How about that? No more ifs, ands, or maybes. On this day, your song will be played during our show.
At the same time, we're going to tell you about some good sativas, some good hybrids,
Oh,
some
yeah.
good indicas.
Talk
The
about a little
best
bit
THC.
of cannabis policy, some edibles.
Trying to get it legal in our state.
How to dab and use them bongs.
We're going to talk about caregiving as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Taking care of people that
Cannabis
does it.
caregiving. Yes.
Cannabis care.
They have caregivers for home care. They have caregivers for those with disabilities. They have caregivers for pets. And then they have cannabis caregivers. The secret Santas.
Yo, we actually got an episode coming out on the Road Certified show that talking about CBD for pets.
Hey, listen, y'all know
And
dog
I was
meat.
talk, I was talk, I was
Yeah.
talk. I
I got
swear,
a-
CBD for pets. You ever see?
Y'all,
I was
y'all-
talking about your dog.
I'm about to say,
I
y'all
was
know
thinking
me.
about your dog.
I got a dog. I don't know how. Probably 14 years old. A Pomeranian. My man is the.
500 in dog.
Everybody be like, yo, your dog. Oh, yeah, man, my dog's still kicking. And then I got a little one who I think needs CBD. This one on
Calm her
Ritalin.
down.
Calm her down.
She's
She on
very
Rit-
hyper.
She need to be on Ritalin.
Yo, they
They
got
got some
dog.
chews and some
They got
little, some little doggy biscuits.
They got dog snacks. I was gonna come over your crib and sneak it to your dog without you knowing, and then tell you later.
Well, you can
that
put
I
it in
gave
the
your
water.
dog a-
You
Yup.
put it in their water. It's
Baby
flavorless.
is
Yup.
something.
It doesn't have any flavor.
You to walk this way out of.
You can infuse the water.
Or I would give it
I
a
got
little
dog
dog.
food.
I was gonna give your dog a dog treat and just sit back and be like,
Because it goes,
Whoop
baby,
dog
something
high.
special. I ain't mad
Yeah,
at that.
she is full of energy, 24/7.
Stomach hurt.
And
She
it'd be
still.
like, chill.
but no, we got people that they love their pets.
Yeah.
I mean
They're
pets.
family relatives.
So
But instead of your dog getting that medicine from the vet, you can ask that vet, how about what do this work?
And
other
remember,
than-
don't give them any THC. They can't
animals
can't
No.
digest it.
Yeah,
They can't
animals
process
can't
it.
digest
No.
THC.
So
Please don't.
CBD
CBD.
only.
Please do not give your dog THC. Your dog will not be. It's not a good look.
Mm-mm.
Your dog be out here about to die.
On Pluto.
Pluto ain't the word. Pluto ain't the word.
You've
Yeah,
seen
no.
those videos of the pets getting into their owners' edibles. They don't do too good.
Don't.
They be down for a long time.
Yeah, them dogs be
A
wishing they never
long
did that.
time. Their body is just in shock as a pet. And you can't say anything about it.
Tell you, my sister's dog ate something outside my house, came in my house, throwing it up. I'm like, yo, this dog throwing up cannabis,
Uh-oh.
flowers. We take it to the vet.
Ooh.
Don't you know
Oh,
Mm.
that the vet charged her damn near
What'd you charge? No, finish.
$3,500.
CBD.
And you know no.
Saves your pockets.
And what's so crazy? This is the crazy part. You know she tried to take me to Jack man.
Yo. You tried to take her pet out.
See, but it wasn't me. I said the dog ain't eat it in my house. This dog ate it outside.
well,
on
see
his way
now,
in.
whoever dog,
CBD.
we got
CBD
some-
for pets.
we got some CBD for pets. You know
Yeah, I
what I
told
mean?
you that's not.
Pets.
We got all types of information for
Cannabis is
everybody.
good for a lot of groups, animals included.
Yeah, so shit, you can share the love. Share the love. Share the love
Please
to
do
your dog.
because y'all love your
Or your
dog.
cat. No, they got stuff for cat. They got. Listen, I was
Ain't that
learning.
catnip? Ain't catnip?
Well,
No, that's a
catnip
joke.
is a natural herb.
Lord
actually.
Jesus.
I thought
But
catnip
yes,
was
they
what
do
it was.
use catnip for
I know.
cats. They do.
No, because I seen what's
It's
the
a
movie?
natural herb as well.
What's the movie? Puss in Boots. You ever watch that with your kids?
No.
With Shrek. Mm-hmm.
Watch Puss in Boots. They
Yeah.
got a little.
Catnip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they find him with some catnip.
And you be looking like, wait a minute, is
He
this a
looks
kids
suspicious.
cartoon?
Yes.
See, that's
You
what
You
I
got
like.
watch.
Adults.
You got watch the
Undertones.
You got watch the Disney movies with your kids. They be
Yeah.
having partnerships. You be
No,
like,
those are for adults. The undertones and
yeah,
the indirect innuendos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you still gotta see if your kid caught that. Like,
No, they hopefully they don't.
you hope.
Hopefully they just looking at it for the animation aspect of it. Oh,
No.
but if they catch
No, these kids
what
be
they
catching.
are
The kids be
Uh,
catching stuff.
referring to,
You guys.
Yeah,
Wait a
you
minute. Hit
gotta be
pause.
careful.
What you say?
This is what that means.
What are you talking about? Why you laughing? You
Yeah.
laughing at that part right there.
Yeah,
What's
stop
funny?
laughing. It ain't that funny.
And that's exactly how you
That's
got
not
me.
your conversation. I
That was-
always say that.
I'm just asking, what made you laugh that hard?
Yeah, explain to me.
Right. Was it really that funny?
But yeah,
No.
but no, a cat did not. No, man.
No, I know, but that's what they know back in the day. That's what they'll say. Catnip is where it is.
All right, so we want to wrap up the show. We was mid conversation about our pets. We want to thank Boogie Yup again for coming on today on the Gas Station Radio Show. I'm your host, Lady Steph.
Yo, it's your boy Free Truth Ray. Happy New Year to everybody, man. Thank y'all for listening. And catch us next week.
On WJYN 98.5 FM.
I said, say dead one more time.